when I make love, this is how it ends up.
Take off your shoes. It'll make you smile.
You don't want a guy like that to strip for you?
Oh, yeah, baby. Welcome to Talk Soup, the cool show for cool people who like cool shows. I'm John Hanson, and I'm cool.
I want to be cool.
Yeah, you are cool.
All right.
Me and you, everybody else loses. Hey, let's get right to the show, all right? I got 2 shows today, and I don't want to be screwing around. Coming up, Carmen Electra is seduced by an 80-year-old male dancer. A Coolio lookalike considers life as a bigamist. Plus, a look at Dom DeLuise after intense sex.
Was that okay?
Okay, we'll show you more of Dom post-whoopee later in the show. First up, to err is human, to forgive divine. Therese is hoping for some divine intervention. She erred big time and is about to tell her sister Rochelle all about it. They only live a few blocks from each other and are very close. As you're about to learn, Therese has been sleeping with Rochelle's husband. It's a pretty serious act of betrayal, but you wouldn't know it by the way the girls are giggling in this Sally clip.
You are my life. We do everything together, okay? And I have to tell you this, and I am asking for your forgiveness. And you may not want to forgive me, and I will completely understand that, but I just have to tell you. I have been having an affair with your husband, okay? I'm very sorry.
Right, really, you couldn't tell me you were gay or something on TV? Therese?
Yes. What do you think?
I know that's my blood, and that's why I'm asking for her forgiveness.
Rochelle, do you think she is teasing?
What do you mean?
You think she's not telling you the truth?
I don't know.
I have trouble with both of you because sometimes when people are nervous, they laugh, and I understand that, but it's a bit off-putting, okay? She is telling you that she has had an affair with your husband.
Actually, I'm not laughing. I cannot even see her.
Okay.
My question is, where are they from? What, is that a Canadian accent? Are they from Fargo? What's happening there?
Where's Jerry Lundegaard?
Did she sleep with Jerry Lundegaard? You know, he's kind of funny looking, you know. Thursday, Sally meets people who've won millions. They're rich, I tell you. Guess we'll include that guy who kicked a field goal during an NFL Pro Bowl game. If that weren't enough, the amazing Kreskin will be on hand. Kreskin. Yeah. Kreskin. When Leland broke it off with Paulita, he left her with more than just a broken heart. Turns out she loaned him money to buy a car and even put it in her name. Now she's out $12,000, and Leland hasn't paid her back. If that weren't bad enough, she has to work 2 jobs to support her daughter. But fear not, this injustice has not escaped the long arm of Montel Williams.
I can't get an apartment. I can't move.
Okay,
I'm strapped with this debt because I was being nice to you.
I understand.
To do something for you.
Look, I don't want to argue with you on TV.
I'm not arguing.
Okay.
I've been trying to talk to you for this since before you took off to Texas.
Okay, Paulie.
I'm going to pay you your money. Now leave me alone. You know, I mean, it's like you don't understand what I go through. If you love Stacia the way you say you do, would you want me working at 2 o'clock and 10 to 2 at night and 6 o'clock in the morning I have to be up functioning on 4 hours of sleep? I can't move. I can't buy her the things she wants because I'm trying to pay these people. By the time I pay these people off, I will pay them over $12,000. Do you understand that?
Why you bring me on TV?
You won't talk to me.
I just came to my house. Stop for a second. Stop for a minute.
When I tried to call you at work.
Wait. Paulita, stop. Because I want to make sure we get this all clear. You were affectionate with this lady, correct?
Yes.
The 2 of you had a relationship, correct?
Yes, I love her.
Based on love, she decided to do something for you lovingly.
Yes.
Sign a deal for you.
Yes.
You have reneged on that deal, have you not? Yes. Yes.
Kind of.
Kind of. It's like saying Hitler was kind of evil. You know, like saying Linda Evangelista is kind of beautiful or Gallagher is kind of funny. It's wrong, Leland, wrong! I apologize. Thursday's Montel Williams is inspired by the life of late humanitarian Mother Teresa. He'll talk with grassroots leaders who deserve recognition for their selfless efforts. Every day, hundreds of aspiring models arrive in Hollywood seeking stardom. But what they find is a boulevard of broken dreams, kinky photographers with foot fetish. We asked for 40s noir music. Is this 40s noir music? I thought I heard like a, you know, an old prop airplane. Didn't you? It was like... Oh, okay. All right. Every day, hundreds of aspiring models arrive in Hollywood seeking stardom. But what they find is a boulevard of broken dreams and kinky photographers with foot fetishes. Case in point, this Lisa highlight. In it, a 16-year-old girl named Mimi and her mom, Jody. They'll be discussing a scam involving a bogus pedicure ad. Whoa!
Well, his name came from a real reputable agency in Las Vegas. I mean, we had great friends that knew them for years and years, and he was checked out thoroughly.
And you talked to him on the phone, Mimi, and immediately got kind of weirded out? Yeah, he told me about this great product that he had. It was for some sort of pedicure thing, and he wanted to market it at markets and everything, and he needed models that were really pretty and that would like to get their feet tickled so that they could laugh out loud and people would come and go get the product. And from that point on, he'd call me and he'd ask my mother to tickle my feet over the phone and stuff. So that he could hear how I would laugh and hear the response.
My husband didn't like it, and that's what we said. We were a little leery going in.
And now it's time for the rest of the story.
Take off your shoes, it'll make you smile. And I'm like,
She was with another
had a
girl,
real
too.
foot fetish going on, didn't he?
Real foot I didn't even know what that was before that time. But,
and then he wanted you to, you know, get wet and have the clothes stick to you. Get wet, have the clothes stick to me. I was wearing a light-colored shirt.
Well, I think we've all learned a valuable lesson here, huh? Yeah. Never wear a light-colored shirt to a photo shoot with a photographer with a kinky foot fetish.
Yeah. Don't I know that?
Don't you know it? Some of us have learned it the hard way, haven't we, Tom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Deal dirty.
Yeah, that's because you are. Thursday, Lisa examines ways parents can raise young men to respect women. Keeping your kid from being a sexist pig, Thursday on Lisa. Excuse me for a moment. Hang tight, Soup Freaks. We got more hijinks on the way. Coming up, a Coolio lookalike proposes to two women at the same time. Plus, Dennis Leary plans a hellish fate for the pop group Hanson. But first, money can't buy you love or a stylish do.
I have to ask you about your book. Now, obviously, billionaire. Is that a bad hair day?
Bad hair day.
I always have a bad hair day.
Tonight on the E! Nightly Special, get ready for the best hour of entertainment on television. It's a sight to behold and a night to remember when E! Sambas to South America for Amazon beauties and crazy carnivals.
It's like a kingdom of fantasy.
Grab your passport and fall in love. Latin style. E!'s going wild on the Amazon. So give us an hour, and we'll give you much more than entertainment. E!'s Nightly Special tonight at 8 Eastern and Pacific, only on E!
Now, during Sears Portrait Studios holiday sale, bring home the smiles. Choose the portraits you want and the sizes you need most for only $6 a sheet. They're guaranteed to be your best holiday portraits ever because Sears Portrait Preview System lets you see and approve your portraits instantly. Plus, take home Sears' exclusive color proof of your favorite poses free. Now, get the portraits you want for only $6 a sheet during Sears Portrait Studios holiday sale. Hurry in.
You can catch one, catch two, catch 3 or 4. But new Huggies Supreme diapers could catch even more. Only Huggies have new waist leak barriers at the front and back, plus leak guards at the legs designed to provide all-around protection from even the messiest of leaks. So for leakage protection anytime, anywhere, choose Huggies Supreme, the ultimate in care.
It's a very magic holiday special.
Magic, I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be here.
This year, it's fleece for me. It's the Smothers Brothers. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Tom and Dick.
She's wearing fleece. I'm wearing fleece. What do you think?
Fabulous, this fleece. It feels like a gift.
Just a thought.
Loose, layered, fun.
Am I loose, layered, and fun?
Happy holidays, everyone. performance fleece. What a value.
Video games don't just blast through your batteries.
More batteries!
They blast through your money. That's why you should arm yours with new Rayovac Maximum Alkaline. They pack the same long-lasting power, but cost less, so you can buy more games.
How about a little one-on-one?
Uh-oh.
Get the Maximum. New Rayovac Maximum.
This portion of E is brought to you by Rayovac Maximum Alkaline Batteries. Maximum power, maximum value.
Aha! You thought you had the willpower to turn channels during the commercial break, but no, you're weak! Welcome back to Talk Soup. Put funny man Dom DeLuise in the same room as money man Donald Trump and Mr. You've Got Laughs with a capital L. This Tonight Show highlight proves it. And you know what? I don't think, Eric, we can kill the scary music. I'm talking about Dom DeLuise. He's not... Yeah. In just a minute, the Donald will attempt to promote his new book, The Art of the Comeback. But before we can get a word in edgewise, Jay will poke fun at his hair, thus setting the stage for Dom's hilarious bit of business.
I have to ask you about your book. Now, obviously, billionaire. Is that a bad hair day?
Bad hair day.
I
always have a bad hair day. It seems I always have a bad hair day.
Yeah, is that a problem?
That's a little bit. It's not the greatest. It's not one of my strengths. Let me see your hair.
If I could have anything to comb, I don't care if it grew.
We can comb your face.
In fact, that's what happened to me. I used to suck my hair in and chew it off. And now I'm bald.
Well, let me
ask you. Look, that's your own hair, though, right?
That's my own hair.
Well, that's great. And after you make love?
It's still my own hair.
Okay. But mine looks like this. When I make love, this is how it ends up.
Really?
Is that okay? Is that okay for you?
Dom DeLuise making love. Now, that's an appropriate use of scary music, Eric. Yes. Yeah. Sure. Let him know. He's working hard. Show him the love, folks.
Butter your
Eric Sape. Yeah. God, yes. Thursday on The Tonight Show, Jay introduces America to bird impressionist Ralph Duran. Finally, he'll delight young and old with his foul imitations. You know he does an amazing baby chick.
butters his forehead.
Eric. Eric, the crew member who butters his forehead.
Thank you.
Butters his forehead. Thank you.
As you may already know, E-Company policy dictates that employees do nothing to upset a celebrity guest. That includes forcing celebs to watch octogenarian striptease dancers named Cowboy. Apparently, they run a looser ship over there at the Keenan Show. Here's the newest Baywatch babe, Carmen Electra, discussing her #1 turnoff.
You don't like male dancers? Chippendale dancers is your turn
No,
off?
that's my biggest turnoff. Those big buff men with long hair, cowboy boots. Oh. That's not my style. No,
Not into
no,
your style?
no.
So you don't want a guy like that to strip for you?
No.
What about a slender, bald-headed man? Well, I got a little surprise for you tonight.
Oh.
I have to put this on. We got to get things ready for you.
Okay.
We move this out the way. I heard that this was your kind of...
Yes. Well, here's an amusing story. Carmen said her most embarrassing moment came when she was on a Baywatch shoot in Alaska. Someone lent her a $10,000 fur coat to keep warm, and oops, she urinated all over it. Yes, Eric, Carmen Electra's urine is scary. Yes! See, Eric is really on top of his game today. Yes, few things are more terrifying than Carmen Electra's urine. All right, then. Thursday, Keenan chums around with Rosie Perez. The feisty actress will promote her HBO special Subway Stories. What's happening over there later? Now that Cindy Crawford's hosting, they're getting great guests. Go figure. Recently, Cindy chatted with Mr. Jerry Seinfeld. You may have heard of his show, Seinfeld. Anyway, here's Jer now talking about his relationships with his castmates.
You guys hang out?
That's real life. Yeah, we hang out.
Other than when you're working?
We spend, you know,
8 hours.
months and years together. It's enough.
Right. Tomorrow night, there's kind of a special episode of Seinfeld on.
Don't be afraid to say it.
I'm on Seinfeld. Believe me, I'll do all the shameless plugs.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a Crawford, you would want me to mention Crawford, right?
I don't think that's
This week on Crawford.
But do you think that's not a good name for a
It sounds like a Western, actually.
It does?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I should do a Western.
Yeah, why not?
It hasn't been one for a while.
I'm sure you got the outfit. Here's the concept.
Okay.
Just chaps.
That should be the name of the show. Just Chaps.
Just chaps. Right, and then whoever you have on wears just chaps.
Boy, that
So what was the question? Jerry Seinfeld used to be a pole vaulter in high school. Yep. Thursday on Later, Cindy Crawford will be back for another half hour of Celebrity Gab. They were going to tell me who she's interviewing, but they thought I'd get too jealous. Smart move. Pole vaulter. Yeah, he was a pole vaulter. Sure was. Still to come on this edgy edition of The Soup, we'll meet a frisky young lad who's dividing his attentions between two fair maidens. It's actually a little more unseemly than that. And straight ahead, how do you deal with a roommate who makes a lot of noise when he's in the bathroom? Huh? Yeah. Find out after the break.
Hollywood, California. Madonna meets Quentin for breakfast. Power smoothies are served. Tom Cruise's Benz is detailed using a toothbrush. A studio head is fired. A new one is hired. Spielberg makes another $10 million. Brad Pitt wakes up. This year's Oscar-winning screenplay is written. This year's box office bomb wraps shooting. 6 p.m., E! News Daily hits the air to tell you all about it. E! News Daily, Hollywood's newsroom.
This man's about to play Mad Gab.
Nose, ales, minnow, loud.
The game where the words you read sound like something different.
No sales been allowed. Yeah.
Mad Gab. It's not what you say, it's what you hear.
Dum, 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 dum. Da-dum, dum. Da-dum, dum.
We thought you'd like to know that new slow roast gravy from Franco-American is made by slow roasting selected cuts of meats in natural meat juices for hours.
Dum, dum.
Introducing new slow roast gravy from Franco-American.
Dum, dum.
I always knew I'd fall in love with a girl who had naturally curly hair.
Kiss me.
New Ogilvy Natural Looks, the only self-timing perm with Bioplex herbal conditioners. For curls so natural, you can lie.
Focus in on the most fascinating names in the world of fashion. This Sunday, beginning at 6 Eastern and Pacific, only on...
How does it feel when you've got Showtime? Call right now and you'll feel like your best friend just brought over the world's best movies. Like your favorite uncle just gave you 2 seats at ringside. Like your favorite director made movies with stars you want to see. And family specials to watch with your kids. You can have it all if you call. So call and get connected to Showtime now.
This is about the bond issue.
Okay.
Rolling tape.
Hello, I'm Lynn Doyle, and this is Comcast Newsmakers.
Doing an outstanding job in this partnership with you.
The obvious question here is, you go...
Comcast Newsmakers with Len Doyle, a new approach to the way you watch the people who make news happen. Twice every hour, at 25 minutes past the hour, and 30 minutes later, at 55 minutes after the hour. Comcast Newsmakers, only on CNN Headline News.
Some have called it a colossal waste of videotape. We call it Talk Soup. Welcome back. Loveline callers aren't getting as much action as they used to. How else do you explain all the highlights concerning self-pleasure? Up next, a young woman named Tabitha discusses a problem she's having with her male roommate. Suffice it to say, He's been spending a lot of time alone in the bathroom, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. Dr. Drew, Adam, special guest Steve Paymer. I think that's your cue, Tom.
Hi. Well, actually, I have two roommates. One's a male and one's a female. And my male roommate has this tendency to masturbate probably at least once a day. Both my female roommate and I hear him in the bathroom, and he has Playboys in the bathroom. Oh, they're kind of good stuff.
Let me tell you something. Masturbation is like roaches. If you see one, there's 10 others you're not seeing.
Yeah.
Believe me, if you know he's good for one a day, immediately add 8 or 10 onto that.
And they kind of come out at night and everything.
They come out and they scurry. When you
At
turn the
night.
light on,
Right.
oh, they all scurry.
Well, okay, then he masturbates 8 to 10 times a day. In our
Right.
But the problem that I have is, well, number one, I don't know if he does it in our shower, and I'd like to know if men masturbate in the shower. I think I know the answer.
In addition to spending a lot of time in the bathroom, the caller said her roommate is also a psychotic and has a gun. Well, I think masturbation is the least of her worries. Thursday on Loveline, more smut. I mean that in the best way. Denis Leary has a new HBO special called Denis Leary, Lock and Load. In it, he rants about a lot of stuff that really bugs him, like the teen pop group Hanson. In this Conan clip, the acid-tongued comic devises a cruel and bitter fate for the talented youngsters.
And they're good kids. The only problem with kids now is they're into Hanson. You know what I mean? All kids are into Hanson. Yeah. So when we're in the car driving out to the country, they have to, like kids like to listen to the same thing over and over again. So that Bop song has been playing in my car literally for the last 6 months. And to the point where I just said, you know what, I got to give in. And I became like a Hanson fan, and I'll tell you why. Because these kids are a giant rehab festival just waiting to happen. Oh, yeah. They're going to crash and burn very soon.
Get in on the ground
Their parents should just call up Willis and Gary Coleman right now and have a meeting about it. You know what I mean? Just get into rehab. Because how old's the drummer? 6?
He's like, no, he's older than, he's not like,
he's close to 6.
He's not like a fetus, you know.
He's 8 years old.
He can hold a stick, yeah.
Okay.
He's like 8. Let's say he's 8.
They're going to find him in a hotel room with a hooker and an 8-ball. Mark my words. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, I hope not.
He's going to be all the way up inside the hooker's. Going to have to pull him out.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, I knew I could take it one step too far.
Thursday on Late Night, Conan jokes with Scott Thompson. The former kid in the hall now plays Hank Kingsley's assistant on the Larry Sanders Show. Hey now. On the Larry Sanders Show, period. Hey now. That's the way. Coming up after the break, it's our soup of the day. In just a moment, it's Love Times 2 for a confused Casanova. Hey now.
Did you tell her that you wanted to marry her? Because I told both of them I want to marry her.
Fashion.
He was a genius designer.
Fame.
He influenced Elton to Princess Di to Madonna.
Faith.
It just seems so crazy, you know.
This Sunday at 8, it's the premiere of Gianni Versace, the E-True Hollywood story. But first, at 6, get a revealing look at lingerie on the secrets of Victoria's Secret. Then at 7, go inside the Gucci empire. Focus in on the most fascinating names in the world of fashion. This Sunday beginning at 6, only on E!
I always protect my hair, even when I color. So I use Excellence Cream from L'Oreal.
Built-in conditioners protect your hair while you color and guard against damage between coloring.
So I always have healthy color, healthy hair.
With Excellence Cream from L'Oreal.
Because I'm worth it.
This dress is definitely dangerous.
No matter what your favorite look.
It looks like,
Help keep that look by including Kellogg's Special K. Great toasted taste, 110 calories, and fat-free.
I like what I'm seeing.
Kellogg's Special K. Great taste never looks so good.
Thank you.
Every tree needs the proper nutrients to grow. The same thing applies to the growth of this tree. If you're concerned your child isn't getting enough nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure. It provides complete, balanced nutrition for kids. Pediasure. Where would you go to feel completely relaxed? Now, what would you wear? Wrangler. Real comfortable jeans.
Wrangler jeans. Soft, relaxed, sensible. You know, everything boys aren't. Wrangler. Real, comfortable jeans.
This is where our holidays begin.
This is how I like to light up a room.
This is a really great gift.
And this is the place to find it all. Pier 1.
Pier 1.
Pier 1.
It's your home. Make it sparkle with great ideas for the holidays from Pier 1 Import.
Why wait till January 1st to make your New Year's resolution? Call 1-800-45-JENNY to get in shape for the holidays. Join Jenny Craig now and lose all the weight you want for $1 a pound, plus the cost of food. Hurry, this special ends when the holidays begin.
Critics call it a startling blast of thrills, action, and imagination.
Real nice party, ain't it?
Rolling Stone calls it a visual marvel, a truly terrifying thrill ride. Sigourney Weaver is buffer and tougher than ever.
I thought you were dead. Yeah, I get that a lot.
And People magazine says Alien Resurrection rocks.
Was it everything you hoped for?
Must be a chick thing.
Alien Resurrection, rated R, now playing.
This portion of E is brought to you by Alien Resurrection, starring Sigourney Weaver and Winona Ryder. Witness the resurrection, Wednesday, November 26th, only in theaters.
You know, what the hell, John? I mean, is his name Springer, or do they just call it that because everybody springs out of their seats and piles on each other? So instead of pandemonium, why don't they join the WCW or something? I mean, come on.
Up next, we'll meet a guy who's torn between two lovers, and yet in defiance of the song lyrics, doesn't feel like a fool at all. In fact, he's proud. His name is Nairobi, and like the capital city of Kenya, he wants to spread his wealth among the citizens. That means dating two ladies at the same time. In this Jerry highlight, we'll find out how April and Lucetta feel about sharing the roving Romeo. WCW.
Well, Nairobi, you're kind of in the middle here. You're living with her. Yeah. And you're sleeping with her. Yeah.
Oh, you proud of it too, huh?
Oh, that's all good.
Hey,
be sure to tune in tomorrow. Well, you can understand why they're angry. Do you lie to them? Did you tell her that you wanted to marry her? Look, I told both of them I want to marry her. Oh, yeah, represent that anyway.
It took you 12 years to do the huh? But who got the marriage license? 12 years. You ain't got it. Got the marriage license. You ain't got it. Oh, bitch, yes, I do. You ain't got it. I got a marriage license. Let me see. Hey, show her the receipt. He's saying to both of you. It doesn't matter who's got the paper. He's saying to both of you, you don't count.
And now, a question from the studio audience.
Yeah, I wanted to ask Coolio who he was going to pick. I wanted to ask Coolio who he was going to pick. Who I'm going to pick? Yeah, which one you going to pick, Coolio? Like this. I'm going to have them both. I'm going to have them both.
My. He certainly is living in a gangsta's paradise. Thursday, Jerry speaks with Tennille, a woman who's caught in a doozy of a love triangle. She's not sure if she should forgive her boyfriend for cheating on her or accept the marriage proposal of a good buddy. And let me tell you, the captain is ticked. Tomorrow on Talk Soup, a woman gets a visit from the intergalactic welcome wagon.
Typical abduction, even though it happens in the daytime, but usually it's from the bedroom at night after I'm asleep. The little gray guys we call the escort service comes in, takes us.
You know, I've gotten the same wake-up call. Well, that about pulls the plug on this edition of Talk Soup. I'm John Hanson, reminding you that there's more to life than talk shows and beer, but not much more.